So today I'd like to talk about chemistry, sensuality, and sexuality. For our industry, so much of casting revolves around chemistry, this kind of energy field, which is kind of an inexplicable quality that exists between two actors. And what I often see is that people get a little bit confused around chemistry, sensuality, and sexuality. So what I'd like to address is this sense of chemistry is a kind of playful energetic exchange between two people, two co-creators. And if we feed the chemistry, it expands. So for instance, if you're being cast in something and your purpose is to have chemistry with the other actor, no matter what the role, then you're going to feed that so that that multiplies. If I don't feed the chemistry, so for instance, in life, if there's chemistry between you and someone else, and that chemistry will just be fleeting. It'll be an energetic exchange that's a moment of delight or creation between you and the other person. And if you don't feed it, it won't expand. However, I often see people, actors, get confused when they experience this chemistry, thinking that it's something that is, I'm in a relationship, but yet I have this chemistry with my scene partner, and now I'm confused. The body is going to believe whatever, if the thoughts feed the feeling and that feeling is going to multiply, then the body is going to believe it. So in the work that I do, I'm really training actors to allow the chemistry occur. And then when the scene is over or the film is over or the production is over, you find skills that reorient you back towards the people you love, towards the environments that are your place of belonging. So the chemistry is just a fleeting experience. And then I'd like to talk about this idea of sensuality and sexuality. So sensual living, Audre Lorde speaks about this very beautifully in a piece she wrote about eroticism and the eroticism of life, which is really to find pleasure in all things. So your coffee, your food, your relationship with your environment, the natural world, how you decorate your environment, the kind of clothes you wear. That is all the eroticism of life, and that's the sensuality of life. And inside there, you're working with your senses, what you see, what you hear, what you touch, what you taste. That's all sensuality, and it can give you a very strong, healthy sense of who you are in the world in any given moment. So often I will work quite a bit with orientation and the senses with my actors to really give them this strong sense of who they are in any given moment. And that sensuality is a grounded experience of all of who you are, your entire energy field, in relationship to your surroundings in particular. And then when people walk into that, you still can hold your own. You can still get a sense of where you are at the center, no matter who walks into that. And then sexuality is something else. It might be another experience with someone. And that sexuality is, you can choose, if you're attracted to that person, you can choose to feed that or not feed that. Yeah. So sexuality is bringing it into a whole other realm. And inside that, it is you in relationship to someone else. And attraction is involved in that. So I just want to, in the work that I do, it's about really, in particular, when I'm grounding actors and empowering actors, it's about their relationship sensually through pleasure, through what feels good, through play, through curiosity, in relationship to the world. But it's not dependent on someone else. The relationship with sexuality is more oriented to another person in that sense. So I just want to differentiate between those three: chemistry, sensuality, sexuality. That chemistry is this moment that occurs. It's the quality and energetic moment that occurs between two people, and you choose to feed it imaginatively. If we're working in scene, if it happens in life, you choose to feed it or you don't. Yeah, if you don't want it to go anywhere, then you don't fantasize and feed it, right? So there's a responsibility around those energetic exchanges that I feel if we know what they are, then we can be responsible in how we work with our chemistry with someone else, how we work with our own sensuality, which can create boundaries, really healthy boundaries. And then that sense of sexuality, that we can feel what the difference is in those experiences within ourselves, when we're with other people, when we're in environments. So yeah, I just wanted to explore that with you today. So if anything here appeals to you or feels like something you want to explore further, then just pop onto my website, and there's all different kinds of courses that will help you in relationship with empowering your sense of self, no matter what experience you are in, whether that is in your life, whether that is auditioning, whether that's on a film set, so that you can have your own integrity, your own sense of code of ethics, really, in relationship to your professional self and your private self, and they don't get confused.